Kamala Harris's campaign is making some unexpected moves with millions of dollars pouring into down-ballot elections. But here's the kicker. Trump's gaining strength in some traditionally blue states. What's really going on behind the scenes? We're about to unpack the strategy and its impact. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and hit that like button because it helps us with the algorithm to get our message out to more people. Appreciate it. Well, folks, it looks like our esteemed Vice President Kamala Harris is making history again. But this time it might not be the kind of history that she wants to be remembered for. You see, our dear Kamala is almost as unpopular as Hillary Clinton was back in 2016. Now, that's what I call a real achievement. But wait, the plot thickens, my friends, and you won't believe what's coming next. In a move that's got everyone in D.C. talking, Harris and the Democratic National Committee have decided to throw a whopping $25 million from Harris's campaign at down-ballot elections. And get this, they're doing it earlier and with more cash than ever before. It's like watching a game of political hot potato, except the potato is a stack of taxpayer money. Now, you might be wondering, Rich, why are they doing this? Well, let me tell you, it's not because they're feeling extra generous. Trust me. No. It seems our vice president's campaign is on the defensive after failing to get that post-convention bump that they were banking on. Here's where it gets really interesting, guys. Harris and her top supporters were sent to traditionally blue states this week. Why, you ask? Well, because, and you're going to love this, former President Donald Trump is showing more strength than expected in those areas of the country. In fact, Trump just pulled ahead in Michigan, a must-win state for Harris. Can you hear that? It sounds like the Democrats panicking. Now, let's talk about timing. This big spending spree comes right after a tough week for Harris's campaign. It ended with some seriously bad press after a mishandled interaction with 13 Gold Star families. Talk about a mess. Watching her campaign is like watching a bunch of children who don't have a clue what they're doing. It's almost entertaining. Almost. But here's the kicker, guys. The amount of money being sent down ballot this time around is way more than we saw in 2020. We're talking nearly $25 million compared to just $6 million only 4 years ago. It's like they're trying to buy their way out of trouble, which is what Democrats have always done traditionally. Now, why the sudden generosity? Well, when President Joe Biden stepped down from the campaign, rumors started flying that big donors were holding back their money. Some were even suggesting a shakeup at the top of the ticket to avoid huge losses down the ballot. We're talking the congressional races. Can you imagine? It's like a game of musical chairs, except nobody wants to be left standing when that music stops. Harris's fundraising did pick up steam after she was officially crowned as the new top of the ticket. But even with that momentum, this massive cash shift hints that she might be struggling to get voters fired up for those down-ballot races. It's like trying to sell ice to the Eskimos, guys, and convincing them that they need it. Now, here's the thing, though. Most voters these days don't split their tickets anymore. They usually vote straight down party line. And why do you think that is? Because they're smart. They know that with all the partisanship in Congress, a president who doesn't have a lock on both houses will likely get little to nothing done. It's like trying to run a three-legged race with two left feet. Now, political insiders know it's not just about winning in the current cycle. It's about setting things up for the future, building networks and infrastructure that will last beyond just one election. It's like playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. Last week, Kamala Harris raised a few eyebrows by spending multiple days in Georgia. Some folks think she was there to support party-building efforts already underway in the Deep South. But let's be real, guys. It's more likely she was there because she's running scared. All in all, it looks like Harris's team and the Democratic Party may be looking for a fresh strategy as this year's races heat up. But even with the big investment in the Senate, the map isn't looking great for them. It's like they're rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic. Republican challengers like Bernie Moreno and Tim Shea are putting up strong fights against Democratic Senators Sherrod Brown and John Tester. And flipping just those two seats could hand Republican control of the Senate. Meanwhile, in Pennsylvania, Republican Dave McCormick is running a solid campaign against Democratic Senator Bob Casey. It's like watching dominoes fall one by one. In several states, Republicans are performing better in the polls than anyone ever expected. Yes, even in some traditionally blue states. And with Trump gaining momentum in the polls, his coattails might just pull others along with him. It happened before. It's like a red wave is building, but I'm not going to say red wave. And the Democrats, though, no matter what's happening, they're scrambling for their life jackets. You see, I don't say red wave, that there is one coming, because what happens then is Republicans go, it's going to be a red wave. They don't need me to vote. No, we need you to vote. We need to outpace the cheating that the Democrats are prepared to do. And trust me, folks, they're going to cheat, but we can beat them. So while Democrats could shift focus from Harris to down ballot races, the real question is, will there be enough money to go around? It's like watching a game of musical chairs, except the music is about to stop and there aren't nearly enough chairs for all the Democrats who want to keep their seats. All right. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want to be kept up to date with the latest political news and commentary. I'll see you in the next one. Spread the word.